Okay, just going to do muffle so he won't hear me as well. Also, it will probably like instantly level up my my illusion. No, it didn't. Probably because I'm too high a level in that already. I think if I go to the coastline here, I should be able to make it pretty quickly. Except that there's spiders, of course. I hate the spiders. In real life, I have like a pretty awful fear of spiders. I'm really I can be terrified of them, depending on their size, obviously. If they're like totally big, well, if they're that big, of course I'm going to be scared. But if they're like totally big, like as you know, from end of foot. Do you speak of feet with spiders? If they're like as long as my index finger, I'm like, fuck no. Then it's like a big no for me. That's just argh. But are they going? No, they're not. But yeah, smaller than that I can probably handle it. But there was this one time that I was almost sleeping and I look up and I see like this giant spider walking on the wall like just over my head, and I don't think, you know, they were so amazed that this one particle in Geneva like went faster than the speed of light, but I think I had already broken that record when I saw that spider above my bed, because I don't think there was any time between me being in bed and me standing on the other side of the room panting, you know, turning on the light. There was just no time between that. I think I equal a light speed just around there. And yeah, that was, and you know, the bad thing was I lost it.
Foreigners, what a nuisance.
Who are you? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's okay, I'm completely thrown off here. I'm literally I know it was about spiders, but that's all I know. Okay, you see me, right? Don't you? No, you actually don't, apparently. It was about spiders, the way I'm oh yeah, and the worst thing ever happened. I lost it. So the spider was there, I know it was there, and then suddenly it wasn't there. But I knew it was still there. So I didn't not dare go back to sleep. My lights were all on, and I knew like if I'm going to sleep here, it's probably just going to crawl over my face. And that's just, you know, that makes you so afraid, and you're just going to so that was a really bad time. And I think I stayed awake until like 4 or 5 a.m. and that was God's awful. That was like totally awful. So yeah, that's just I was so tired the next day as well. It was just a really bad time. So yeah, the next time the next day I think my mom found it, and she caught my dad to catch it, and she said like that he tried to use like a whiskey glass, and you know that those glasses are quite big because they're really wide, like they're not very deep but they're really wide, and she says that it like almost didn't fit the spider. So that was just another big moment for me, you know. I was like, it didn't fit under a whiskey glass? No. Yeah, and then I knew it was gone from my room, and I could actually safely go to sleep. But yeah, that's the measure to which I'm afraid of spiders. They have too many legs, they have too many eyes, they can be too big, they move erratically, they're just very... I don't mind them if they're outside, but I don't want them within like 10 meters of me, and not in my room. Definitely not when I'm sleeping. And I know that there's probably one like 5 meters away from me right now as I speak, but I just don't want to consider that possibility at all. That's just, if I start thinking about that, I just go completely mental. Compelling tribute. Find evidence. I can do that, no problem. So yeah, back to actual, you know, actual real Skyrim thingy. I am going to gather some evidence here, so that I can probably do some leverage against the leader around here, and you know, stuff can go our way. So I have to be a really good sneak around here. I never actually been in this place.
I would ask that you maintain respectable
Jalila Lawgiver.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope
Who are you? You are not important.
What can I do for you?
My lady?
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately.
Yeah, she's giving us
As one of
gold
our
and
city's
stuff.
most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family.
But, you know, because my coffers aren't deeper, I'll just protect my family as if it's my own family.
With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come.
You're right there.
Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
Okay, what does
Good
she have
journey
to
to
say?
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, and you're
I don't have anything to
No
say
doubt
to
about
you.
it.
You're trespassing.
Oh, sorry.
And they've got Riften in their grip.
Not sorry. That's totally not what I meant.
Damn dragons could swoop down
Yeah.
This is your last warning. Get away from there, or else.
No problem, miss. No problem at all.
Stay out of trouble, Imperial.
Okay, I'm going to quick save here because I have the feeling that, you know, this kind of stuff can go really bad. Okay, this display case, is that what, or this? What's this? Incriminating letter. And now I have to blackmail. Oh, there's loads of stuff around here. I'm going to steal all that shit. This stuff is so valuable. Ooh, this is all mine. All mine, I tell you. See you, Blackbriar. Quick note regarding my son Sibby. He's to be treated as I expect you to treat anyone of the Blackbriar family, and all of his requests are to be honored without question. However, if he wishes to be released, he will not to do so unless I expressly authorize it. Sibby needs to learn his place, and the only way that will happen if he's kept under lock and key. Maven. Okay, I wonder if... Yes! Awesome, okay. I didn't go there.
Hey, I know who you are. Hail, Sithis.
What?
No lollygagging.
Is she... Are you Dark Brotherhood? What?
Everything all right?
No! Not really.
Welcome to Riften, traveler.
What?
I hope the road fared well for you. What can I do for you? Good journey.
Oh wait,
to
no,
you.
I think she's the one I need
Welcome
to
to Mistvale
recognize.
Keep.
Oh wait, first I want to
I'm
read it.
Jarl Layla's
I want to
steward.
read it because I want to know what it says. Incriminating letter. Dearest Anuriel, the Jarl has shown great wisdom in choosing you as a steward. A position well befitting your character, as it demands great cunning, grace, and, shall we say, a talent for performing one's duties tactfully and discreetly. You've become an important asset to our operation. I trust you found the dress accompanying this letter to your satisfaction. Remember, as I flourish, so too will my friends. However, I wish to remind you of your pledge to prevent Honningbrew deliveries from entering the city. I am also still waiting for the detachment of city guards to escort my merchandise. I understand it can take some time navigating around the delicate sensibilities of your mistress, the great Lila Lawgiver, but really I've waited long enough. Provided you continue to serve my interests, I will continue to look after yours. I trust I'll be hearing from you soon. Maven. She is everywhere!
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited... Not here. Come with me.
Sure.
Stay close and the guards will leave you alone.
Okay. Yeah. Come on.
If you're here to report any instances of corruption, be calm. Not here. Come with... Stay close and the guards will leave you alone.
Okay.
As
Cool.
Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Miss. Come with me. Do something. What if I wait a bit? Will she still be there, or...
And Uriel, would you please stop declaring that the city is safe
What-
for the Jarl
What
to
are
roam?
you doing?
You and I both know that isn't true.
I would never knowingly place Layla in... Welcome to...
I trust
Not
you.
here.
I'm just
Come with...
concerned about
Stay
her
close and the
safety,
guards will
that's
leave you
all.
alone.
Don't be angry with me.
I'm not angry
What?
with you. Tell you what, lover. Meet me in my chambers later and we can discuss the
They're
situation in
lovers?
private.
Stand up! Good!
As
Finally!
Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you
Riften's
maintain a
steward up...
respectable distance
Not here.
from her at all
Stay
times.
close and the guards will leave you alone.
Okay, do something now. Go where you need to go.
And start again.
How dare you?
Stay
Took her
out of
about an
trouble,
hour.
Imperial.
Women always take so long to get ready.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Yeah, no.
Stresses of all this research.
Here.
Not here. Come with me.
Yep.
Stay close
Here.
and the guards will leave you alone.
Oh.
Is he cursed? Has he been possessed?
Sorry. I suppose you're here to extort something from me? Is that it? Well, what is it you want?
You rebels are doing a fine job destroying yourselves. Soldiers running errands? What?
So, you're an Imperial spy.
I'm not a spy,
Interesting.
I'm just...
I have
Whatever.
no strong love for the Stormcloaks, but I can't say I'm all that fond of the Empire either. This war of yours makes it difficult for a resourceful woman to advance her interests. Perhaps we can find a way for both of
That
us
sounds good to
prosper from
me,
this
really.
Unfortunate discovery.
No. Of course, you're right. I'll stay here for now.
It would ruin me.
Yeah, I just want to get it
I have
out
a
there.
good thing going here. The Jarl benefits from my more creative arrangements as well, though it'd be impossible for her to admit that. Layla is a simple and traditional woman, which makes it easy to manipulate her, but impossible to regain her graces once offended. Look, perhaps we could come to some kind of agreement?
What kind of agreements are you thinking of?
What if I told you about a large shipment of gold and weapons?
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
Enough to make a significant difference in the war.
Right, what about something from me right now?
Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I? Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septums will suffice.
Yeah, sure. Okay, go on. I'm listening.
Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement.
Okay.
They're taking it by wagon to Windhelm. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy and guarded by many men. Now let's pretend we never had this discussion.
That sounds interesting. I'm looking for work. Any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree
Sounds
for
good
details.
to me.
I'd hardly call them. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be
You're
spent on
trespassing.
I'm not trespassing. She asked me there. It was a very, very good tete-a-tete. So I need to report back to Ricky, right? Okay, Ricky. I mean, I keep forgetting to level up too. Just first thing I do when the loading screen just goes away, I'll just go and level up, because you know it's starting to annoy me to have this constant "open this screen to level up" sentence appearing on top of my screen. So level up, and I will do some. I really don't know. Health, I guess. Health is good. I like health. Is there anything I can use here? Overdraw. I don't have that yet. Light armor. What does that do? Well, I know what light armor does, obviously. I don't really use this because you know it does the all light armor, and I don't use light armor on my head because I don't like the way it looks. You know. 35% harder to detect, and what else is there? Short blade. Short blades. Where are you? Okay, I lost my short blade. One-handed. There you are. Okay, 40% more damage. That's actually quite good. And what's the dual flurry to them? Requires 50. Okay, I'll wait for that to spend a point in. But I also want some light armor. Yes, because I want to live. Please, yeah, that would be fine. To actually live for a while, instead of just die instantly when I get some shit over me.
Keep your guard up.
I want to talk to you.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and... Excellent work. I knew you'd bring back something useful.
Of course, I always bring back
It
useful
just so
stuff.
happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Of course we can. Even without Miko. I shouldn't have said that name. Okay, meet the men. Oh, they're actually near Shaw's watchtower then. Where all the dead people are.